Instead of the curious case of Benjamin Button, it's the curious case of Button Gwinnett. And we gotta find Lachlan McIntosh. He's in here somewhere too. Here we go. Here is the grave of General Lachlan McIntosh. So after his father's death, Lachlan McIntosh was sent to live at the Bethesda orphanage with George Whitfield. And George Whitfield was actually there. He takes care of him. He takes a special liking to the boy. A couple years later, he gets out. He joins the military. And around that time, the Jacobite rebellion is breaking out in Scotland over who the monarch should be, the issue of Scottish independence, etc. And Lachlan and his brother James want to go to fight in the Jacobite rebellion, and it is the governor of Georgia, James Oglethorpe, who convinces them not to go. In 1848, he moves to Charleston, South Carolina, where he works for none other than Henry Lawrence, and gets married, moves back to Georgia, becomes a prosperous rice planter, raised the 1st Georgia Regiment for the siege of Savannah, finally becomes a brigadier general in the Continental Army. Now, Lachlan McIntosh had a fierce rivalry with Button Gwinnett. Tried to force Lachlan out. He wanted the power. Lachlan's older brother George opposed Button. He even had his brother arrested and tried for treason. At one point, a lot of this was just over a failed military campaign in Florida. The hatred between the families became very public, and finally Lachlan publicly called Button a scoundrel and a fool. How would you feel if someone publicly called you a scoundrel and a fool?
I think it's a dueling match.
Correct. Those be fighting words for the time. And Button says, "Sir, I challenge you to a duel." In 1777, they go to dueling grounds just south of the city, and they shoot each other. And they're both shot, but Lachlan is not a mortal wound that he received. Poor Button Gwinnett, he passed away. There was worry over what was going to happen. Lachlan did let General George Washington know, he quickly devised a plan like, oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't have shot and killed one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, but we need you, we like you. I am sending you to Valley Forge for winter quarters, because that was safer than being in Savannah after you just dueled somebody and killed the signer of the Declaration of Independence. So General George Washington sends him to Valley Forge, where he is safe, hides out a little while, then rejoins the military effort and continues to fight in the Revolutionary War.